Hello, Greater Carmel-by-the-Sea community. Chip Rarig, your city administrator, Mayor Dave Potter, Chief Paul Tomasi, coming to you from Sunset Cultural Center, Inc. When we are in the auditorium, and our profound thanks to Sunset for inviting us here. Ms. Sandine has suggested that we try to make this more of a regular occurrence, and we'll certainly consider that. And we are interestingly enough interested in resident artists to maybe come and augment our lack of humor. Today is the 8th of April. It's about 12:06 in the afternoon. A couple of important notes. The City Council met yesterday. There's some budget realities that we're struggling with, a revenue shortfall through the rest of this fiscal year, which results in a structural imbalance that we'll be addressing. We're really trying to understand the full impact of the issues regarding the stock market on our retirement portfolio. We are in the process of culling capital improvement projects, unfortunately, and the council's directed me to come back with kind of a suite of options regarding how to solve the budget issues that we're currently facing and will face in the next several fiscal years. We are working with Monterey County Health to better understand the revised order that they dictated last Friday, trying to better understand why some construction projects can proceed and some cannot, and those types of things. We've got a litany of resources for our own employees, and I'm doing a virtual staff meeting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Where staff can call in and ask me questions. And of course, we continue to coordinate our efforts with our own District 5 Supervisor Mary Adams and fellow city managers. So we're really trying to be collaborative with everyone and get information out. The mayor and I just got off of a phone call with some of our hospitality partners. We had a chamber roundtable meeting this morning, so there's a lot of good collaborative communication effort out there. So that concludes what I had to start off with. Mr. Mayor, what do you have, sir?
Well, Chip, thank you, and I want to thank the Sunset Center for the opportunity to be here in this hallowed venue. Love this place. It's a real exciting venue. Unfortunately, it's a little vacant these days. Hopefully, we'll return to the dynamic productions we've had coming out of here soon. The council's been struggling with a variety of issues. One of our most challenging topics is the beach itself and trying to keep it open. For me and my family, the beach is our best place to go for physical and mental health purposes. It's this sheltered in place is fine, but if we can keep our social distances, we should be allowed to go to the beach. And it's a challenge because a lot of our visiting public and a lot of people that have taken residence now in their second homes don't seem to realize that this is a communicable disease by human contact. So we're taking some steps forward to go ahead and alert the public that the social distance is an important part of this prevention of the spread. We've had a variety of people that have been volunteers come forward and say, I'm willing to patrol the beach, I'm willing to talk to the surfers, and we get them to keep their distances so that we can keep the beach open. We are going to take some steps that we haven't taken before this weekend because it's Easter weekend. So on Friday, we will close both the Del Mar parking lot and Scenic, and we'll also not prohibit parking on the east side of San Antonio. The chief has given me the confidence to say he believes this will make a difference. It's doable. It's not going to be an absolute draconian closure where we're going to be harsh and rude. We want the people to understand that we want you to go to the beach, but we want you to keep your distance and not crowd the beach. And my fear is that the public is going to say it's a gorgeous day. The temperatures are going to warm up over the weekend, and we're going to have more people going out to the beach. And I want to keep the beach open as much as possible. So, Chief, I want to thank you for your creative thoughts here, your idea. I think it will make a difference. And so, please, respect the social distance aspect. I'm real pleased. Chip did mention that we had a call with the chamber this morning, along with restaurateurs and hotel operators, talking about what can we do when it is time to open up again. What is that going to look like? What are we going to be able to do as far as being able to come back to our normal way of life? Somebody said to me, are you getting adjusted to the new normal? There is no normal. It's all new. And every day it's different. So please, I want to thank the citizenry. I want to thank my council. I want to thank the staff for their hard work as we move through these uncharted waters. Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. I think I want to close, if I'm the last, to talk about some of the positive things that we're seeing in our community. You're seeing in the news all over about people who are stepping up and coming up with inventions or ideas to help reduce the spread of COVID-19. We want to celebrate some of that too, and what we've seen If you recall in our previous message about a week ago, we talked about Alicia, who's a student at Stevenson School, who's in an organization called Led by Youth. Again, we have another product coming out of Stevenson School, and it's from a science teacher named Kevin D'Angelo, and he's working with a group called Monterey Bay Workers. What he produced was, using his 3D scanner, these face shields. He provided about 25 of these to the police department for us to use. It's a very simple but very effective tool for us to use to help protect us. And again, it's just a sheet protector on top of this bracket for your head. So it fits perfect, quite easily. And that's going to help prevent the spread of this disease. And these are the things that we're seeing, which is really encouraging to see people stepping forward to provide. And I want to share with you a little bit of news about how this is helping and how our social distancing measures are making a difference. If we look at the data that we have for the county, our first 2 cases of COVID-19 were March 17th. So over the next 17 days, the county tested 1,000 people. We had 62 cases come up in 17 days. Over the last 2 days, we've tested 500 additional people in the county, and we've only had 2 cases. That's a direct result of the sacrifices that you're all making and we're making to social distance ourselves and take precautions like this and wearing masks, which you'll see our city employees and many people around the city starting to wear, which is what the CDC and the county's recommending we all wear to help protect each other. So it's this sacrifice we're making now, which is going to help flatten the curve and get us through this and hopefully end the order at some point down the future. So thank you all.
You know, I can't agree more with what the mayor has said. There's no new language that we can use to describe what's happening. Everybody keeps saying the same adage, this is crazy, this is bizarre, this is unprecedented, and it is. So hopefully our children and grandchildren someday will have the language to describe what's happening. We are going to add the Visit Carmel Goodwill video, which was recently produced about a week ago, to the end of this message. That goes out. It's a very emotionally evocative piece, and the message really is that we have to stay apart for now, and we'll come back together when we get through this together as well. And we're going to have a really interesting, we alluded to it the other day, Chief, the new local solidarity program. Amy Herzog has promised to be a new trucker hat, which has a new emblem shell in place. For next week, and so we're looking forward to covering my bald head with something other than this stinking census hat. So that's it. As we always close, in peace and friendship.
Stay healthy and take good care.
Take good care.
Take good care.
I never thought that phrase would ever have any real meaning to it, and now it does. Good job, Chip, finally.